Kristen's got hers in the back and I've got mine in the front. It's good to have two recorders wherever you're going because if something catches on mine and not hers or vice versa, it's a true EVP because it's only on one recorder, so it's imprinted to one device. So with that, I guess we'll go ahead and...
Pick me up 3 on Finn's.
Oh, yeah, and Finn's is going too, which is... Okay, cool. We've got 3. So, if you want, we can just popcorn around. To avoid people talking over each other, just like raise your hand and I'll point so that way we don't get like 5 people calling out a question. So, and she's welcome to participate if she has any questions for Spirit.
Yeah. Remember too, if you like have something happen or whatever, you burp next to the recorder, just say you burped so we know that that's what that is when we review it back.
Yeah, stomach growls are really scary when you're listening back. Just be like, not a demon, my stomach. Okay, so we'll start.
Are there any slaves here that died in the basement because they were unable to move forward when they were on the Underground Railroad?
Are there any non-human entities with us in this space?
AC just kicked on.
Are there any soldiers here?
We've got laughter. That's human laughter.
What year is it?
Is anybody here with us?
Is the lady in blue, the antebellum lady, is she here with us?
Motorcycle.
Thank you. Annie, what were the gifts you brought? Was it like pistachios and bourbon, or what did
Yeah.
you do? Did you enjoy the pistachios?
Is Gezadine here?
Are you happy?
Is a person from New York here?
Can you see us?
That's the bathroom sink, I believe.
If you hear make noise upstairs.
Do you like it here?
Do you know Dr. Wright?
Is Mary here?
Were you guys pointing at the ceiling or raising your hands?
Raising.
Okay.
Did you make the TV go off?
Are you mad we're here?
That's us whispering, by the way.
That's me, sorry.
Can you turn the TV back on?
We're gonna hear on that recording. Not with you standing next to it. You know, I'm gonna move this in front of this recording that I've got going to, just because if the Ouija board moves, or if this moves, we're gonna make it a little spicier for this thing. Okay. So we've got this flashlight, and if this is bothering anybody, if it's in your eyes, like let me know and I'll adjust it. I just want to make sure our camera can pick up on it. Cool. Let me. Perfect. Okay. So funny story. Our battery was at full. Our battery was full before we started, and it's down to its last little bar, which usually takes a little bit longer to drain than an hour. But it's only been running for like 15, 20 minutes. It hasn't since we brought out the Ouija board. It's been running. We do find that you do sometimes get EVPs when you're having a conversation with somebody. So like Courtney and I can be standing and talking, or Kristen and I could be standing and talking about, you know, the weather or whatever, and something else will chime in. So it does happen. It's not unheard of. I'm also curious to see what happens. So I think most of you were in here when I was talking about this candle. So I've got this black candle going that was kind of an invocation that's more of a personal invocation of basically invoking and calling to spirit. The herbs I've got in it are related to psychic abilities and speaking with the dead and rising the dead. So I'm curious to see what happens when this candle extinguishes and see if we get any more spiciness. Another thing that we didn't do this time that I'm going to go ahead and do now is invite the spirit to come talk to us. So if there are any spirits here with us, please know that we mean you no harm. We are here to communicate with you. This is not a performance. We are not expecting you to perform, but we are inviting you to come have a conversation with us. We invite you to move any of the objects on the ground. They light up. They're fun toys. Feel free to kick them, roll them, or even if you don't want to do that, if you touch them, they will light up for us. We also have a Ouija board that you can move the planchette. We have a sealed off PK wheel if you want to make that spin for us. And we have a flashlight that you can turn. If you'd like to make that flashlight turn on and off, that would be awesome. I really don't have a whole lot of faith in it because I got it from Family Dollar, but whatever.
It would snatch on, it would turn on all of a sudden.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
That's a good, let's be honest, that's a good flashlight. That's right in my face.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get it right on the edge.
I know.
I've never used this in an investigation before because, like, it's finicky. I don't know what's me and what's the flashlight. But it's there if you want to use it. Whatever. Does anyone have any more questions for the EVP session?
If you're a soldier and you're here, did you arrive on the hospital ship, Nashville?
Did you have a question? No? Yeah.
Where are you from?
Has your clock been that aggressive this whole time, Annie?
There's a bunch of clocks over here.
Oh.
They're
Sorry, I just picked up on it just because it was
yeah,
extra
loud.
quiet.
Yeah, they're lively.
Is there a woman from New Albany? I think her name was Mary last time.
Do you like children?
All right. So we have officially hit the 10-minute mark. I know there was some extra talking in there, but that was kind of on purpose. So we're going to go ahead and